welcome back. Today we haulin'. I have very small hauls from each Sephora, Ulta, and very randomly the Gap. But we're gonna start with Sephora. So if you know, you know, Sephora has a big sale in the spring and I think the fall winter where you can get up to 20% off depending on how much money you spend with them throughout the year. And then anything that's Sephora branded, everyone can get for 30% off. So this year, I've been very mindful of how much money I'm spending. If also, the economy is in a very weird time right now. So I'm really trying to learn self control. Right now, as of last year, it set me up to be Rouge, which is the highest tier. You spend the most money in one calendar year. Again, we're going to keep moving past that fact. Anyone who's in the Rouge tier can shop first, and they have the biggest discount, so 20% off. And then I think every few days or so, the next tier can start shopping. And the sale actually ends tomorrow or today, depending on when I post this video. You're not really missing out on a whole lot. So I'd say if you don't make the sale, if you see this late, prepare your wallets and your wish list over the next few months and be ready for the fall sale. Okay, so let's start the haul. The first two things I got, both were fragrances by Kayali. I've been wanting both of these for a very long time. I like collecting these little ones because they're just so cute. And it's the same amount, like the same volume as like the long travel sizes, but these are just way cuter. So the first one is Eden Sparkling Lychee 39, and then the other one is Fleur Majesty Rose Royale 31. I mean, and look at the packaging. Like this is what will get you, if anything. It's just the way that it looks, like this ombre. It's just so pretty, and it smells really good too. So I've become a rose girly in the past couple of years. So Rose Royale, and I'm just reading from the little box. Rose Royale is juicy pear, sweet peach, Rose Royale, pink peony, violet wood, and purple musk. So yeah, it just smells really good, sweet, fruity, and very rose. Like rose is gonna be the top girl in this fragrance. So yeah, rose, I mean, clearly it's Rose Royale, so that's going to be the top note. And then as it kind of calms down, dries down, you start to get more of the fruit, but it's very rose forward. So if you don't like rose, unless you just want to have it for decoration, don't do it. Don't do it, girl. For Eden Sparkling Lychee, I've wanted this one for so long, and I finally got her. The notes are blackcurrant, sparkling lychee, of course, rose damascena, candied violet, sugared amber, and sandalwood. This one, I think it's like a fan favorite. Like everyone loves this one. I'm gonna spread my other hand. It just smells so fruity and sweet and just lovely. This one I think will be my next like big bottle. So yeah, those are my two little fragrances to add to my collection. Next two items are makeup products. One is Fenty Beauty. This is the Gloss Bomb Stix. Rihanna came out, I think, a couple months ago. The High Shimmer Gloss Stick. So I have quite a few of the, like just the regular, just glossy ones with no shimmer. Comes in just like the shiny, packaging. But then she came out with the glittery ones. And I got the color See You in Maui. I've really been craving orange and coral makeup. I feel like that's going to be my vibe for this year, like the spring summer. So I got See You in Maui. You can kind of see, of course, her iconic FB there. This is that. So it's not super pigmented, but you can definitely see the color and the shimmer there. And then continuing on with that whole coral orangey vibe, I got the Danessa Myrics Yummy Skin Blurring Balm Powder Blushed. And I got the color Golden Hour. And it is just this. Like the color's a little off with my light, but it's looking very red, but it is quite orange coral. And I'm just going to get a little bit of that. Like clearly that is really orange, but very diffusible. Okay, so those are my two makeup items, Fenty Gloss and Danessa Myrics Blush. And then the very last few things that I got from Sephora were all kind of like skincare type items. I got 3 of these organic cotton pads, which are really large and just really nice for, you know, adding your toners, your serum. I like to use these to like kind of use micellar water to kind of give myself a little refresh. But yeah, I got three of these. And again, all of the Sephora branded items are 30%. So if you want to upgrade, you know, your cotton pads, I mean, the size is really good. The size is as big as my palm. So you kind of have one with texture on one side and then a flat one on the other side. So if you want to upgrade your cotton pads, highly recommend. And the other thing that I got was the infamous Dr. Dennis Gross Alpha Beta Universal Daily Peel. This is a 2-step peel with 5 AHA BHAs to help smooth fine lines, minimize the look of pores, which I really need because, girl. And then improve the appearance of uneven tone and texture. Achieve clinical results at home. It's got the 5 treatment pack just to kind of see what it does for me. I know it's going to be amazing because one of my like best friends in real life, hey Gabriella, she's been telling me about this for years, literally. I honestly bought this quite a few sales ago, and I decided to pull it out to use it to try for this sale so that I can get a bigger pack, but it expired. That's how long I had it. Yeah, so that's how long I had bought it, but just never used it. But this I'm going to use so that I can, you know, get it. And then another one of my absolute faves from social media world and just talking to each other over the years through like DMs and stuff. Like, I love her. Keiko Beauty. She's been talking about these for forever. We've talked about these. She's talked about them on her channel. She's not on YouTube right now. She's just over on short form, but she swears by these. So I got those. And that's all for Sephora. That's all I got. 2 perfumes, 2 beauty items, and then 2 skincare type items. And that's all I got. That's all I needed. I mean, and I use need very loosely. I don't need any of these things, but these are just a few things that I wanted, that I allowed myself to get. So I'm happy with my purchase. I'm glad that I did a little, but not too much. And yeah, that's it for Sephora. Okay, so then next up is Ulta. And for me, Ulta has more things that you would actually need versus Sephora. I feel like the need want balance at Sephora is way want, need is down here. But Ulta, I think they're pretty needs and very, below its wants. Because they have perfume, they have like luxury items, but they also have a lot of like drugstore branded items, which you will see in a minute, and like regular type body washes and scrubs and things that Sephora doesn't. They wouldn't carry Tree Hut body wash or a back scrubber or an exfoliating washcloth, but Ulta would have these kind of things. So in the day of age of we can't shop at Target, so let's work with Ulta until hopefully they never do anything wrong. Ulta is filling that gap for me for Target, honestly. So in this whole season of saving money where I can and just being more mindful of what I'm spending money on, there's a couple of products that I've decided that I need to stop spending the $40 to $50 price tag for. No, because 2-3 years ago I wasn't, and my face was just fine. So let's get back to it. So yeah, my favorite face moisturizer that I've been using probably for the past year and a half has been the Dr. Jart's water cream. I'll put it here. I love that thing, but it's really expensive. I prompted chat to give me a drugstore equivalent of this moisturizer, and it recommended the Neutrogena HydroBoost line. It's crazy because I used to use the Neutrogena HydroBoost line, but then I got too fancy and I switched to the more luxurious, expensive one by Dr. Jart when nothing was really wrong with this one. So, another thing that I remember about using this Neutrogena HydroBoost line is that I don't remember which one I preferred. So, they have a gel cream and a water cream, and I don't remember which one I preferred. One was, it didn't feel as hydrating as the other one. So I just got a sample size of both of them. So this is the gel cream and this is the water cream. And I'm just going to try both of them to see which one I prefer. And another thing I was also thinking is that I would say in the past 3-4 months, I've actually been adding my topicals moisturizer into my Dr. Jarts. So I'm already amplifying and customizing that product. So why not customize it with something more affordable? Because the topicals is a little expensive, but not too bad. So, I have the added benefit of the two. So yeah, I just have just these small ones. They're pretty tiny, but this is how I'm gonna, decide which one to buy the big one of, because my Dr. Jarts will be done in probably a month or two. So, and then related to just trying to find something new, one of my favorite cleansers is the Dermalogica Gentle Cleansing Face Wash. And this thing, again, is really expensive. So, to continue on with the HydroBoost line, I got the HydroBoost with hyaluronic acid hydrating gel cleanser, which also chat recommended as a comparable item. So, we'll see how that works. I did get the fragrance free because sometimes um, drugstore can like irritate my eyes from just being a little too fragrance. So all of the products that I got from Neutrogena are all fragrance free. So I'm gonna see if I can replace Dermalogica with this one, and if not, and then I'm gonna move on to the next drugstore brand because I just don't need to buy the Dermalogica right now. I have actives that I like from Dermalogica that I'll spend money on, but I can't do the cleanser anymore. Okay. And then the last thing I got from Neutrogena, and this really became a Neutrogena haul, which, this is not sponsored. Hopefully one day it will be. But most of my products that I got from Ulta are Neutrogena. I mean, this is tried and true. This is what we grew up on. My mama used, what I use. So sometimes you just got to get back to the basics. So the last thing I got was just the fragrance-free makeup remover wipes. And I've never stopped using this one. This is the regular version with fragrance, and I just wanted to try the fragrance free to make sure that it works similarly. I thought about getting the HydroBoost remover towelettes, but I just wanted to stick with what I know. So then the very last two items from Ulta were the infamous and currently trending, I would say, lip products by e.l.f. This is the Glow Reviver Melting Lip Balm. This is supposed to be just another option for the new formula that's kind of circulating right now. And e.l.f. has really good lip products, so I definitely wanted to buy this for $9 versus the other one that's really popular right now, which is $22. No. Mm-mm. No. So I got the color Strawberry Shortcake, and it has this kind of squeezy top, which looks like, if you have topicals, it looks pretty similar to that. But yeah, it is, let's see, pink. So I got the strawberry shortcake, just that. And I also got the yummy gummy, which is, so we have strawberry shortcake and yummy gummy. And what's interesting is that, you know, sometime last year, we all had a craze for a certain hourglass product concept, um, that, you know, we also had similar, you know, e.l.f. products too. And when this squeezed out, it made me think of these products in that. Okay, never mind. Never mind. I was gonna say the color payoff and just the consistency, like that thickness, but it's quite different. So this is those Stix. This is the new Balm, and then the stick. So yeah, I stand corrected. Nothing alike. But yeah, I thought I was cooking. Anywho, so yeah, that is all the makeup and skincare that we bought recently this past week and a half or so from Sephora and Ulta. And the last thing that I wanted to show is this tote from the Gap. And it's just a big hole with one pocket. I've been seeing this bag for a very long time, but it was always sold out when there was a sale. Like the Gap would do a random 40%, 30% off sale every once in a while, and it would always be sold out. And the only way I was going to be buying it if it was on sale, because I'm not buying this for $65.95, $64.95. I'm just personally not going to do it. Even when I was in my era of make it rain, I never bought this bag because just no. So I would just keep a watch on it. I would have an alert for reminders when it's in stock. It would come in stock, but be full price. So I would leave it alone. And I also have just regular Gap notifications, like texts coming to my phone. So I randomly got a text one day saying, "Hey, this is your chance, 40% off." So I was like, "Okay, let's see if the bag is in stock." And lo and behold, it was in stock. So thank you to ShopPay for having my information locked and loaded and ready to go, checked out, and I got my bag. And I'm so excited because I've just wanted it for so long. I don't know if you can tell, but if it has anything to do with gold, purple, or leopard, call me. Call me, think of me, buy it for me, ask me if I have it, and if not, buy it for me. So yeah, and that's it for me today. I hope that you enjoyed watching and looking through all these random beauty items with me today. If you've already shopped the sale, let us know what you got down in the comment section. If there's anything that I showed today that you're going to put on your wish list, let me know. Let me know. If there's anything that you want me to do a review on, let me know. I can do that too. I know one thing that I do have coming up is like a perfume collection, and I'm really excited to show all of my little cute babies in that video. But yeah, and also like I'm gonna do a makeup collection video and body care collection video. Like all these things are coming up because I realized, Kiara, you have all this stuff. Like you have all this stuff that you love to play in, to buy. Share it. Share it with the world. Share it with your girls, your guys, everybody. Just share it because, you know, why not? You like talking, you like buying, you like reviewing, you watch tele reviews. So why not be the reviewer? Like literally, the only thing I watch on TV usually is YouTube stuff, vlogs, product reviews, hair tutorials, all those things that I love is what I'm really working to get serious about creating. Like, I know there's other girls out here like me who just like watching other people like them, just playing their stuff, living their life, shopping, chilling, just being. And yeah, I'm excited to, continue ramping up my page, my presence. And I hope that if you enjoyed this video and you like to see more of it and like to see more of my face, that you would consider subscribing and turning on the post notifications so that you know when I'm posting new videos. Right now, I'm only doing about one video per week, but I'm going to increase that to 2 per week. So yeah, you have to subscribe to know when the new is here. You gotta know. You gotta keep up with me. So yeah, stay tuned and thanks for watching. Bye.